Howdy Hexers, Infamous Neo here. Today we're going to be talking about a card called Mooncall Ceremony. When I first saw this spoiler I liked it immediately, but I've been wondering just how powerful it might be. So I've decided to take a look at that in a little more detail and share my findings with you guys. I think it's immediately obvious that this is a powerful effect. Getting a 3-cost troop for 2 is great. But not all 3-cost troops are created equal. We're going to rate our possible hits from below average to amazing, and I'm also going to look at this from the viewpoint of wanting to play Mooncall Ceremony on turn 1, followed by the conscripted troop on turn 2. If played at other points during the game, these ratings may change, but my main goal here is just to see how out of control my turn 2 could be. Remember, this is just my opinion on these cards, yours may be different and that's okay. One final thing before we begin, we don't have a full Scars of War spoiler yet, so there are possibly a few 3-cost starting cards that we don't have. We'll start with the below average column. These effects may not ever be relevant, and not so amazing stats mean I'm not really going to want to hit these unless there are some specific conditions. Our average hits have effects that may not be relevant, stats that are average or below average for a 3-cost card, or things that we don't really want to play on turn 2. On to above average, things that are along the lines of great stats, have evasion, set up an easier game for us, or perhaps just have decent effects. Our good hits are things that could really make a splash if they are played on turn 2, potentially even setting us up for the win. And finally, our amazing hits are cards that are incredible even when they are played on the turn they are supposed to be played. Cards that, if played on turn 2, will set you up with a level of power you just aren't supposed to have. At least at this stage of the game. There are a few of these you might even want to save until turn 4 to hit their own power costs. The percentages to hit a card from any of these columns are as follows: 6.12% for below average, 34.69% for both average and above average, 10.2% for good, and 14.29% for amazing. Now, this means we have a whopping 93.87% chance to hit something good. And even if we do hit a below average card, even those aren't that bad. There is just under a 25% chance to hit something that's going to be great, roughly 60% to hit something above average, and the bulk of our hits are going to come from these two columns here, which total about 70% of all hits. Overall, we're doing pretty well. The variance is strong with this one, but it's mostly a case of how amazing our hit will be, as opposed to will our hit be good or bad. Most of the time playing this is going to be great, and it's going to hit something amazing far more frequently than it's going to hit a dud. The chances of making our turn 2 very strong is a real possibility. This is definitely a card I'm going to be keeping my eyes on, and I'm definitely going to be testing this one out as soon as Scars of War is released. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Mooncall Ceremony. You can check out my last video by clicking here, get notified of all my future videos by clicking the subscribe button here, and feel free to head over to my Twitch stream for some live gameplay too. Thanks for watching guys, I will see you next time.